JP is the character that everybody's grumpy about. You guys saw the grand finals of that tournament. Kakadu won. He looked incredibly impressive. Everybody was like, whoa, this guy's unstoppable. And JP's counter has been the talk of the week, it feels like. Everybody's been talking about this character's counter. So to start, right, why is everybody so mad about the counter? Why is everybody talking about this move? And why aren't people not mad about normal EX DPs by comparison? This is a normal EX reversal. This move, as I'm sure a lot of you know, beats strike, so I'm trying to hit him when he gets up here. It beats throw. And if I block, then he gets his ass beat, right? You can do whatever punish you want to do and then kill him. Oftentimes, good DPs also beat neutral jump too. One thing it doesn't beat is walking back to try and bait throw. And one thing about it is you can delay throw on your offense, right? So you can just walk up and then delay throw. And then if he happens to DP, then you're safe. What about JP's counter? As you guys know, it works on strikes, right? But it doesn't immediately hit you. And it works on throw, which is pretty powerful. And you get the combo off of it on the throw. If you just do nothing, you can just hit him and punish him. Why is it that people are so mad about JP's counter? For one, safe jumps. So anytime you get a knockdown and you want to safe jump a character in this game, JP's counter works on safe jump. It doesn't immediately get him out of the scenario or anything, but you know, it does indeed work on safe jump. It activates and then he gets out. And then the other thing about this counter is the amount of active frames it has. So on wake up, you can see how long. There's a long time here where you can hit the move super late and just run into it on accident, right? It's active for 1,000,000 frames here, which is really annoying as well. Delay the jab, you have to delay the jab a ton to beat it. The thing about baiting a DP in a lot of setups, Juri's throw loop looks like this, where she throws you and then she can dash and then throw you again, right? One thing that a lot of top Juri players do is they delay the throw to be safe to DP. If I time this right, and he wakes up with the XDP, then this happens, right? If I block, then she just throws me again. This is actually pretty bad against JP's counter, right? For a couple of reasons. The normal timing where you would delay to catch this DP and block, you probably will still get hit by the active frames of JP's counter. The second thing is that because you have to delay more, then what ends up happening is that the JP player has more time to do other stuff. So if you're delaying your throw by a bunch, right? Suddenly this is a much more powerful option. Same thing with this kind of stuff, you know? Same thing with him waking up button. This becomes much more powerful because you have to put a bigger delay or a bigger gap in your pressure than you would against a DP, right? That is very important. And if you throw and he does this and hits you, he does like 50%. In reality, right, against strike, this move is worse than an uppercut, right? On throw, it's way better than an uppercut. And it works on safe jump and it forces your opponent to change how their pressure works, right? Because of you having so many active frames and people having to delay their stuff a ton, people have to give JP more respect on wake up, which means he has more frames to do things than something like a DP. He gets more time to do stuff and more time to be scrambly and just commit to other options because, you know, the active frames on this counter give you that extra bit of time. That's another one. And the combo on throw means that throw reward is extremely spooky. You really cannot throw the character in the corner. Like, he just knows that you're not gonna throw him probably, so he can just be like, okay, cool. I really don't have to worry about it that much. By the way, I don't think that JP's counter is just straight up better than like a regular DP or anything like that. It has different strengths or weaknesses. My biggest thing is like, if this move had not as many active frames, I think it would be much easier to deal with. A couple of things also, the input being down, it makes it much easier to react to things than a DP input that is a little bit more complex to do. But this is why people don't like it. It's because of the active frames. All the normal responses to it are much worse. People say that the reward for DP is like similar and stuff, but obviously the reward from the counter hitting is so huge on throw. And it's so huge on strike if he happens to punish you with it that it's like really bad. Eating like 50-60% off of it is, yeah, it skews the reward really bad in his favor. You do this into this, yeah, off of the counter, right? You do this into this into the thing hits you, and then you do fucking move, go, pierce, and then you just, you know, that's what you do.